First, I want to welcome County Executive, who I mentioned earlier, County Executive Bruce Blakeman, who's here with us. And we'll soon hear from the other elected officials a little later. Dear students, the reason why you're gathered right here today, because many of us feel surrounded by the darkness in our schools, in our colleges, and on the streets. Let me take you back 39 years. It was Simchas Torah. Simchas Torah is the same holiday when that terrible massacre took place on October 7th. It was 1984. Today's Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who's then serving as ambassador of the UN, came to Chabad headquarters, 770 Eastern Parkway, where there were 10,000 people present, and he went to talk to the Rebbe. And the Rebbe told him, I quote, "Remember that in a hall of darkness," referring then to the UN, "if you light one small candle, its precious light will be seen from afar by everyone." And this is what the Rebbe continued. Listen to this, students. Your mission is to light a candle for truth and for the Jewish people. Friends, the same stands with us right here. We are given the match, we are given the candle to light up our surroundings. We must not duck in fear. We must speak the truth and light up our surroundings. The world will respect the Jews who respect their history, their heritage, and their faith. Yes, I know, friends, I know it's a large responsibility. Yet, if we look at the Torah, what the Torah says, going back, the message going back 3,000 years, girls, by you lighting Shabbat candles on Friday before sundown, we have candles, we have Shabbat candles on the table, we have it in your kits. The boys, it was so nice to see some of the college students earlier putting on tefillin. We saw it at the 6-Day War, we saw it at the Yom Kippur War, the secret weapon, putting on tefillin. If you need help, go to your local Chabad at your college campus. You may join us every Sunday for Tefillin Club, and we have students together with the parents, together with the fathers, coming and putting on tefillin 8:30 in the morning right here in Merrick. We'll also have some bagels and lox as well. As the Torah states, V'ro kol ami haaretz, our enemies, through the tefillin, our enemies will be frightened and will run away. In just over 2 weeks, we will celebrate Hanukkah. The theme of Hanukkah is that a little bit of light has the power to push away lots of darkness. This year, on Hanukkah, let's shine the light. While you're on your college campus, don't feel alone. When you will light that candle, you will join millions of other Jews around the world, including Israel, including those here in Merrick, that will bring the light and will light up their surroundings. If you need a candle, we have candles as well on the table. We have candles in your bag. We have menorahs. We have special menorahs that you can travel with, take back with you. Teens, if you're looking for encouragement, inspiration, you're welcome to join the Cooking for Hope for Teens, our Hanukkah special teen program that will take place on December 10th. And don't forget, everybody here, don't forget, we're doing right here at the train station, we're doing a mega menorah lighting called Unite Through Light. Stand with Israel. Please join us right here. It will be December 7th, 6 o'clock. Sammy, where's Rabbi Sammy? Rabbi Sammy will soon let us know. But program is JSU. Friends, a week ago, I had the honor of meeting the families of the hostages. They chartered a plane and came in for a day to the Ohel, to the resting place of the Lubavitcher Rebbe. Yeah. I watched them, the way they prayed, pouring out their hearts to God for the strength they needed so much to get through these difficult times and to bring their loved ones back. As I just said, of course we're happy with a deal, but a deal to allow 50 out is not going to do it. We want every single hostage to be freed. Bring them home! Bring them home! Bring them home! Bring them home! Some of them gave me a message. Some of you may have seen it on social media. They asked me to take a video of them. And they said, when you go back to Merrick, ask your community to do another mitzvah for us. Keep us in mind. The hostages are not in a position to put on tefillin. They're not in a position to light candles. I don't know if they'll be able to light candles. Hopefully they will. But I'm not sure they'll be able to light the candles on Hanukkah. So we should do it for them. So they asked me earlier, what is your message? I'm going to give you a 3-point message. Number 1, we have to support the IDF as much as we can, which I know our elected officials have done everything they can to send supplies and to support them. We have to be a voice for the media. We have to make it clear to the world that Israel does not have a right to defend itself. They have an obligation to protect their citizens. They have an obligation to protect the world from those terrorists. And number 3, to be more Jewish than ever before. We should not be ashamed that we're Jewish. We should not be embarrassed to put a mezuzah on our door. Friends, I want to tell you something. I was targeted by terrorists because we were Jewish. I was in a white van on the Brooklyn Bridge when a terrorist opened fire at us right here in New York on the Brooklyn Bridge. Don't be embarrassed. Let's not be ashamed. That did not cause me to put my head in the sand. That made just the opposite. That made me a proud Jew. Please join together with me as we conclude with a prayer that Jews have been saying for 4,000 years now. A prayer that Jews have been saying in the best of times and the most difficult of times. Please join along. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. With Hashem's help, we are confident that Israel, the IDF, will prevail. Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael Chai. Yisrael Chai.